If you're always wondering what happened to your money or where all your money went to after you were paid, then it is because you don't have a payday routine. You need to be very intentional about your money. Otherwise, you're going to keep on working hard year after year without making any progress while making other people rich. In this video, I'll be showing you the 7 places your money needs to go to as soon as you're paid and the order you use in placing them. This will help you to get the most out of your money, no matter how big or how little your money is right now. If you're new here, hi, my name is Anne. I'm a chartered accountant with years of experience in both the banking and the insurance sector. And on this video, I'll be sharing with you all things money and personal development, how you can make more money, how you save better, how you can invest profitably. So if that sounds like what you love to keep seeing, then quickly hit the subscribe button and turn on your post notifications so that you don't miss any new video from this channel. The first place your money needs to go is to your needs. Now, this includes your feeding, your housing, your tithes, your kids' education, those important things like your transport. A lot of people tend to mistake their needs for their wants. No, I'm referring to just your needs, your basic, the things that you must do in order to survive. Like without it, you cannot survive. Of course, you need to transport yourself to different places like work, not hang out, transport. You need to, you need a place to live. You need to wear some clothes. Now, it's important to separate your needs from your wants. I mean, you need to transport yourself, but it mustn't be with the most expensive option. Okay, you need a place to live, but it mustn't be in the most expensive location. Your kids need to go to school, but it mustn't be in a very big school or top expensive school. All right, so there are some sacrifices you need to make in order to keep your needs below 50%. It's actually recommended that your needs don't consume more than 50% of your income. Take for instance, if you're earning about 100,000, then your needs should not be more than 50,000. I know this can be very difficult because of the rising cost of things right now. So if your income is a bit on the low side, then you can actually increase your needs to about 70%, but not more than 70%. Because if you are spending up to 80% or 100% of your income on needs, then how do you move on? How do you move ahead? You're going to just be stuck in the same cycle year after year. You will not be able to make any financial progress. And this applies to whether your money is big or small, because no matter how much you make, if you're spending up to 80% or 100% on your needs, you will be stuck. You will not be able to make any financial progress. Okay, now the kind of sacrifices you can make, like moving into a more affordable location, putting your kids in more affordable schools, the food you eat. I mean, you must eat food, but it mustn't be the expensive ones, right? You can eat seafood, but it mustn't be prawns or crabs. Crayfish is a seafood, right? All right. So it will require you to make a few sacrifices here and there, like even selling some of the things that you don't need, like expensive clothes or jewelry that you barely even use, unless you're keeping those ones as investments. Okay. But if they are just for fancy whiling away time without being used, then you might be able to convert them to income and be able to reduce your needs to a level that is below 70%. 50% is actually the recommended level. Moving on to the second place that your money needs to go, and that will be savings. All right, because after you've taken care of your needs, if you leave the rest of the money in your account, you're going to finish it before you realize it. So it's important that you set aside an amount of money in a high yield savings account. Now, if you don't have an emergency fund set up, this is the time to set up your emergency fund. What is an emergency fund? An emergency fund is where you set aside some part of your money, should cover for 3 months to 6 months of your living expenses or your income, into a high yield savings account. This money will help you to take care of emergencies whenever they arise, and it also helps you to avoid debts. Now, if you have already set up your emergency fund, then you can be free to move on to the next place you want to place your money. But if you haven't, this will be the right time to take a percentage of that your income and put in a high yield savings account. If you check the link below in the description of this video, you will see the links to two of my favorite accounts that I recommend that you can use for your high yield savings account. The third place that your money needs to go to is in clearing any debts that you might have. Now, debts are very expensive. The commercial banks in Nigeria right now charge between 25 to 30% per annum on debts. That's the interest you pay them for collecting these debts, these loans from them. But if it's all these loan apps here and there that are always flashing their adverts, some of them tell you can get these loans at no collateral. Some of them tell you you're going to get the loans instantly within 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Some of those applications charge as high as 50%. Now tell me, which investment is going to offer you that kind of returns? We don't have many investments that offer that kind of returns. So why are you paying so much for your money? So clearing your debts should be a top priority. In fact, if you don't have any debt right now, congratulations, keep it that way, okay? It's better to be debt free because you're paying so much more for this money that you're collecting. And if you have any debts right now, it should be your top priority to clear these debts as soon as possible. In fact, a lot of people advise that you should clear your debts before you start talking about savings and investments. Because, like I said, most of the savings accounts that I even referred to earlier or investments give you just within 15, 13 to about 20 or 25% tops. Okay. But most of the loans you're collecting, you are going to be paying so much more than these savings accounts and investments accounts return to you. Now we have two methods of tackling your debts and clearing them. We have the avalanche debt method and we also have the snowball debt method. If you would like me to make a video explaining these methods and also recommending the one that I will advise you to go for in order to clear your debts faster, let me know in the comment section and I will dedicate a video to discussing how you can clear your debts as fast as possible. But please, clearing your debts should be a top priority. And that brings us to the first place that your money needs to go after you are paid, and that is to your investments. Putting some of your money in investments is a way of sending your money to go to work for you. There is a popular saying that says that if you don't learn how to make money in your sleep, you will work until you die. Having investments is a way to make money in your sleep. You need to take your investments more seriously. I mean, the top billionaires in the world, most of them made their money from investments. I actually have a video. I'm going to put the link in the description box below where I discussed about how you can start your investment journey as a beginner with as little as 10,000 naira. So after this video, you can just go check that out and learn the recommended ways that you can start your investment journey. So as soon as you're paid, part of your income should go towards your investments, where you can earn as little as 13% per annum and as much as even 30% per annum on these investments. The best time to have started investing was years ago, and the second best time is today. If you started investing 50,000 naira monthly at the age of 20 years, by the time you're 50 years, you would have had 100 million in your investment account. And out of that 100 million, only 18 million would have been from your pocket. That's only 18 million would have been what you had invested, while the remaining 82 million would have been your investment profit. And this is available because of the power of compounding interest. Okay, only 18 million would have been money from your pocket. The remaining 82 would have been pure profit. Is that not amazing? But if you start by the age of 40, you will need to start investing 500,000 naira every month to get to 100 million by the time you're 50. Okay, and that is why it is important for you to start as early as possible. And out of that 100 million, 60 would have been the one you contributed. That's from your money. It would have been 60 million naira in contribution, while your investment profits would have been 40 million. So it is still good, but just imagine how much better it is to have started early when you're 40 years. So it doesn't matter how old you are. If you're in your 20s, perfect. If you're in your 30s, perfect. If you're in your 40s, perfect. The goal is to start immediately. There is a lot of power in time. There's a time value attached to money. So the earlier you start, the better your returns. And that brings us to the fifth place you need to invest your money, and that is in yourself. Yes, you need to invest in yourself so that you can make yourself more valuable and you can be able to charge more. So how do you invest in yourself? It can be paying for courses. It can be having a mentor. It can be reading books. Yes, as cheap as it is. It can be going for an additional qualification, maybe a degree like your master's or a professional exam, depending on the field of study you went for, or in your place of work, depending on what is attainable and recognized where you work, you can decide to pursue a professional qualification in that. Because the more you advance yourself, the more you can be able to charge more, the more you can be able to get promoted in your place of work. I know there's a lot of free information here and there, but please be willing to pay money for good advice and good mentorship, and also for a good certificate that you know will help you where you are. The return on investment of investing in yourself is a higher, way higher than any return on any investment that I'm going to be discussing with you on this channel. Because as you grow, your money also grows. All right. So please endeavor to take a part of your income into making yourself better. Okay. Like I mentioned earlier, it could be courses, it could be finding a mentor, it could be an additional degree, it could be a professional exam, it could be as simple as just investing in some really good books and taking your time to read them. All right. Like I said before, as you grow, your money grows. So invest in yourself. The sixth place that your money needs to go to will be your other financial needs. Now that could be investing more, that could be, putting money aside towards buying a house, buying a car, or towards your kids' future education. So in this part of your payday routine, you set out some money for your other financial goals, things that are going to help you in future to even make more money and live a more comfortable life. And this is also close to the seventh place that your money needs to go, which is your wants. I know that's what you've been waiting for. Your wants, yes, because life is worth living. When you make money, a part of this money should be taken to feel good and do something that you love to do. The advantage of having a payday routine is that you put this below after you must have taken care of your future and your financial security. Then you can take time and really enjoy your wants without that guilty feeling. Because if you start putting your wants in instead, you will be enjoying that with that guilty feeling, knowing that you're not using your money wisely. But if you take care of these six things I've mentioned earlier, you'll be able to enjoy your money guilt free, completely guilt free. Very good for us to arrange our income in this order: your needs, your financial goals, and then your wants. In conclusion, doing all that I've shared with you in this video will help you handle your money better and put yourself ahead of your peers very quickly, because many people are not doing this. So as soon as you start doing this to your money month after month, in a matter of time, you're going to be way ahead of your mates presently. I hope this video has been valuable to you and showing you how you can make the most out of your money and be more intentional with your money, no matter how big or how small your money is today. So till I see you in the next video, please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so and give this video a thumbs up. I will see you in the next video. Bye.